Alright, greetings to my fellow Peace Blunderers. How is everybody doing on this Tuesday night? Why is the board so skewed? That's my main question. It's not supposed to be that. There you go, that's better. That's better. Hi Andre, welcome to the stream. Not a nickname that I'm recognizing. Where do you come from, my friend? We're just starting out. People are gonna join very soon. In the meantime, if you are one of the first join us tonight, please let me know how you're doing. I am new here. Yes, I know. That's why I told you that I'm not recognizing that nickname. Where do you come from? Your name sounds vaguely Slavic. Maybe, what, Croatian, perhaps? Croatian, Bosnian, I don't know. There or thereabouts. Serbian? Slovakia. Ah, close enough. Close enough. Right, yeah. Well, you've got to give me some credit, like half a point, for being very close. Very close. Slovakia, so nice. Good stuff. Where exactly do you come from in Slovakia? So, my beautiful people, tonight, I don't know, tonight I don't have very high hopes for performance. I am drained. I have had so much stuff to do tonight. I am basically working on 40% capacity. Does it make me play worse or better? We're about to see. So let's start and let's get some warm up with an 1857 from the USA. And we've got the KG. There you go. So, Andre, how long have you been playing chess? North Slovakia from village Zazriva. I don't know where the chess falls. So you're from a small place, right? North Slovakia, that would place you very close to Poland, right? Like somewhere there. That's a very interesting move. I can just take, you know, look at this full structure. Not very good. Yes, alright, so you are indeed very close to Poland then. Have you been to Poland? Maybe that was that's a good reason maybe to go and travel to Poland, perhaps, since you're very close. Many times, right? Okay, that's good to hear. Well, let's see. So, where might you have been in Poland? Well, the most predictable place is probably Krakow, since in the south, and a very tourist place, like very touristy. What else? Where could you have possibly gone? I don't know. Wrocław, kind of a Jablonka. Okay. Yeah, so this position is crazy. My king is obviously never castling. I can still castle manually if I so wish. I am considering maybe doing that. Maybe. So let's place that knight there first. Where are you from? Well, I am originally from Belarus, born and raised in Belarus. But now, I am living in Poland. That's why I was asking about Poland. You titled, I am tilted, Mohit. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing, my friend? How has your start to the week been? I wish I was bloody titled. I love the Wawel dragon statue in Krakow. Oh, hi Fuds. Welcome to the stream. Welcome. I haven't talked to you in quite some time. How are you doing, my friend? Yes. The castle is nice. Oh, look at this. Look at this. What's that about? What's this about? What's this about? This is not allowed. I mean, I allow it. Any blunder is welcome. Went from 1800 to 1500 blitz. Yeah, that's that's more tragic than Romeo and Juliet. And that's a bad example, though. Romeo and Juliet is far from the saddest thing out there, isn't it? How are you, my man? I am doing okay. I'm doing okay. You see, checkmating people, you know, people blundering rooks against me for free. Nice, good stuff, good mood. Although, like I said, hi Deadlock, how are you doing, my friend? Hit 2000 rapid though, so balances out. Yeah, I mean, that's sort of the truth of life and the reality of life. My rating in Blitz dipped by more than 300 as well when I was more focused on Rapid. So it's hard to make that switch very seamlessly. We've been playing a bunch of Rapid, yeah, you're just not that quick anymore. No hook camping in chess. There are worse things. There are worse things in chess than some of the worst things in DBD. But yeah, I mean, it's karma, but doesn't mean that it's not detrimental to your psyche. I got some questions today. Can I know your FIDE rating? You would need to pay me $1 million for me to disclose that information. I mean, of course, I could tell, but why? Why do you need that information? So people, welcome to the stream, everyone. We just started a couple of minutes ago. Everyone, welcome. Andre, we've got a new person here in the chat, which is awesome. And I do encourage you, my brilliant folks, to like the stream if you are having fun, if you're just enjoying it, like whatever. If you're not, don't leave a like, but if you do please leave a like, and I thank you in advance for it. My friendly hug goes to you as well. Boo! Crap! Every time I fall for that! Don't... Like, one time, I swear to God, one time you will do that, and I will die on stream. I will die of a heart attack. You will only have yourself to blame. What do you think is the difference between a 1600 and a 2000 or a 2000? I mean, what's the difference between a 1200 and a 1600? What's the difference between an 800 and a 1200? I would say the most important thing about let me think about it for a second to actually give a decent answer, okay? Because yeah, my first answer that I thought immediately about wasn't the greatest, I thought. So I decided not to tell it. Interesting. Basically, well, the obvious answer is that a 1600 is going to be better than a sorry, the other way around. A 2000 is going to be better than a 1600 in all three major aspects of the game. In openings, and middle games, and end games. It's very obvious and it's very clear. However, the most decisive difference, I would say, is the end games. Not the most... Yeah, so like the end games probably because on the 2000 level, I'm more talking about rapid. Let's say 2000 rapid chess.com. When people still blunder, like I've seen queens blundered on practically any level, it's possible, but more and more games notably go into endgames, and this is where you really gotta know your nitty-gritty stuff. Some of the more complex endgames, how not to screw them up, etc, etc. It's just the general tendency. The higher your rating is, the more likely your game is to go into an endgame, because people make fewer mistakes, those games last longer. So even though a 2000 on average is going to be obviously better in all departments, endgames is one of the most important ones. This is quite on the same footing. Ah, right. You wanted to. Now I see. Now your question makes sense, Mohit. Now that you've explained it, it makes total sense. it depends on the country you're playing in as well. Are you from India, right? So I think India is pretty strong chess-wise, isn't it? Doubles my pawns. Why? Akhil, welcome to the stream. Not a nickname that I'm recognizing. So, are you new to the stream? Welcome. Please tell us where you're from. Playing positions and making trades for favorable endgames, obviously finding even better moves. Yeah, Akhil, I think you're developing very, very well on my point. Like I say, a 2000 player has got a much better acumen as to grind out victories in otherwise dull positions. And this is something that happened, I think, last stream on Sunday. I apologize, but I don't remember who exactly I played against who was much lower rated than me. And they were very keen on just exchanging every piece ever, right? And probably they were thinking because if they exchange every piece of the board, that they would be more likely to at least draw against me. On the other hand, I was pretty happy that they were exchanging every piece possible because I knew, even though the position is equal when a lot of stuff gets exchanged, in an endgame where it's really boring, I will be more precise and just will have more acumen than someone who is like 1,000 lower rated than myself. So I was actually, encouraged to see the piece exchanges because I couldn't care less. Also from South Africa, right? I think we only have one other person from South Africa. Where are you from? You're from what? Pretoria, Johannesburg, Newfoundland. What other cities are there in South Africa? Bloemfontein. Bishop G5 incoming. Sorry, I'm just catching up with the chat. I apologize. I need to try and not lose this game, and I'm simultaneously trying to catch up with the chat. Not the easiest thing to do. What happens to Thomas? I haven't been monitoring the situation at all, my friend. Like, I have admittedly better things to do than be monitoring what happened to cheaters. I hope you understand. I may look into this, but I'm saying cheaters. Like, I should be more careful with what I'm saying because they may not be cheaters, and then I'm just talking out of my ass, and it's a bit impolite. So a bit of a time scramble. They've got a pawn up. I've got two bishops, locked position. They're probably better, but it's not very easy to win, admittedly. Not very easy to win. That just blunders a pawn. I'm happy about that. And it looks like the game is more than anything else going to be decided by time. This pawn is not going anywhere anymore, which is good for us. We're just going to take this one as well. Our king is on the light square, which means there'll be no cheap checks involved. Just look at the time. We deliver the cheap check ourselves, keeping the king on the light square. Just keeping it cool, moving it forward. Trying to win on time. A cheap check there, and there you go. We win on time. Johannesburg, actually, pleasantly surprised the cities. Don't know much people who actually do. Well, thank you very much. Exclam is rather good at geography. I'm decent at geography. Cheap check. Potential... I'm terrible. No. That's the thing. That's the thing. People make that connection. I am terrible at GeoGuessr. My knowledge of geography lies in political geography, not physical geography. You see, GeoGuessr. Okay, you can make connections based on some country-specific things, sure, but mostly like how pro players do it, they base it in physical geography. Like we've all seen what this what Rainbolt, is it the nickname of that guy with his shorts? who literally looks at the bloody sun, looks at the color of the grass. Like, this is physical geography. I am terrible at physical geography. I am good at political geography though. Just top 10, catch you next stream. Pretty late here. Bye. Thank you for dropping in, and make sure to leave a like before you leave, or don't. Either way, thank you very much for coming, Mohit, and I'll talk to you later. Yeah. And yeah, Akhil, thank you very much for the feedback on the short. I do encourage everyone though to check out my long videos, because obviously they are not getting as much exposure. And you know, it's of course very, very comforting to know that long videos are also getting some love. One I released today as well, the link is in the description, very interesting one, endgame study, also very, very short, about 7 minutes long. But yeah, yeah, just a bit of a time scramble there. And we were talking about 2000, right? And Mohit was asking me about the rating. Mohit's probably left, so I can answer his question later on, I suppose. How is everybody doing, by the way? Like, let me know if you have anything to share, any news whatsoever. Maybe we can discuss something, any questions, as per usual. I'm always open to stuff. Yeah, this transposes into the Alpine. This sort of declined variation transposes into the Alpine. I'm still here. Do answer. Okay. Sorry. I like, sometimes I miss something. Thank you for reminding me. Stream is ending in around maybe hour and a half, I think. 100. No, not 100 minutes. Like anywhere from 70 to 80, 90 minutes ish. I hope that answers your question. At the moment, Mohit, I am in 1500 FIDE proximity, sort of, kind of. Yeah, I do like, as after a title, like I just told you my FIDE rating, I'm just 1500. So yeah, very difficult to like go after a title. But I don't know. I started playing chess when I was 20. I am not a chess player with like a lot of baggage. And yeah, I think in my when you start as old as I am, it's very difficult to make chess your sole focus in life, because you've got a job and other responsibilities. So yes. But thank you for asking. I started playing in 2021. Yeah, so for example, like I say, it depends on a country. It depends on a country, because in some countries, even oh shit, like, oh god, yeah, that's very nice, very nice, very nice, very nice. Good. That's okay. That's not okay, but that's okay. This game has been gone before that, to be honest. So it depends on a country. It depends on a country, because some countries I know in Europe are not very good, and if we compare someone from like Russia or Belarus who is 1400 FIDE, and then someone from, let's say, Finland comes in to play and they're 1800 and they're just getting slapped, they're just getting dominated, they're getting beat, because compared to some of the much lower rated players that come from the ex-USSR region, they're just a piece of piss. Also, ever since I moved to Poland, I could say that, you know, Poland players also very strong. So yes. What is your rating? You asking me my like official FIDE rating? Like I said, it's like these days it's around 1500. I am going up, right? I'm on the upwards trajectory. Last two tournaments that I played gained me like 30 something points. So like it's not my final rating, obviously. I'm improving. But you know, we can only do it so quickly. We can only do it so quickly. There is, I can't pay V-Day money so that they boost my account or something. It doesn't work like that. I know this game is dead lost. Like I'm just making moves, so don't pay attention. About important endgames. It depends on where your level lies, really. It really massively depends. Because obviously the most important thing that you need to study first is pawn endgames. And such things as Zugzwang, getting your opponent into Zugzwang, triangulating with your king, knowing when to make time-wasting moves and when not to make them, and learning of concepts like the square rule and the trebuchet, and etc. etc. Then you would probably go to what, rook endgames, sorry, and then you get your Lucinas, your Philidors, your Vanquoras and stuff. Like there are levels to it, and I think a very good book that really delves deep into what you need to know according to each level is Jeremy Silman's complete endgame course. It is very good, starting from beginner to master, this gradation, if you will, of important chess lessons with regards to endgames. It starts with the basic stuff and it goes up and up and up and up. Vancouver, yeah, that is correct. That is correct. But yeah, I think a very good book for that purpose. Jeremy Silman's complete endgame course. I know that lots of beginners, I only learned the Lucina plus Philidor like 2 days ago while browsing. I hope you learned them from me. If you haven't, then shame on you. But yeah, of course. If you learn it from somebody else, that's also fine. I know that a bunch of beginners made a mistake of studying their endgames off of Dvoretsky's endgame manual. Also a very famous book, a very well-respected book, Dvoretsky's manual, endgame manual. But the problem with Dvoretsky's endgame manual is that it's too bloody difficult. It's too bloody difficult. It probably should be for people who are like above 2000. Some of the stuff there is not explained very beginner friendly. It's a great book, but there is a purpose to each book, right? And it's not serving beginners very well. Hi Mohammed. You don't have a Vancouver video though. I mean, that is correct, but we're talking about Lucina and Philidor, so that's... What's the book called? I can't spell. I mean, the book is called, Complete Endgame Course, and the author is Jeremy, Geremi, Silman, Silman. But the name is probably of secondary importance, so you just type in Complete Endgame Course and you'll find it. I'm pretty sure. Gord, thanks. You're welcome. Attacking my pawn, that's impolite. Attacking my pawn, that is very impolite. So we are back on level terms, material-wise. But I think that is fine. Found it, nice. You see, this it's not hard to find. It's not hard to find at all. Exchange queens, nice. So material is equal. I've got a quite crappy pawn structure, but in exchange for that, I have a situation. Ah, shit! I missed the thing. That's bad. Yeah, I just didn't make that connection in my brain. Stupid. Absolutely stupid. That's a shame. I mean, there will be an exchange of pawns, sure. But yeah, that was a terrible thing. It was just a one-move blunder, really. So Yeah, not great, not great. So gonna be a pawn up that person. A pawn up. Obviously, if rook takes, then I'm winning. I've got this passer, but it's very difficult to do anything about that. My rook is in a terrible position. I will try to walk my king up as close as I can, naturally. And the rook cannot really leave this b file. So it's gonna try and stay there for as long as it can. And this is what I'm trying to use. Yeah, now the king comes up, and this is a bit of a pain in the ass, isn't it? Okay. We're forced to give that pawn away, which was very weak in the first place. I'm a rather well-known resident in Blunderland. I mean, you are you in our Discord? Are you in our Discord? You're just using a different username. Oh, Shira is here. Welcome, welcome to Blunderland indeed. Nah, I guess Akil, you were just being metaphorical. Being metaphorical. It's just that our Discord server, Akil, if you don't know, and I guess you don't know, is called Blunderland. That sort of explains it. That's the gist of the joke. It's not really a joke, but still. We call our Discord server Blunderland. Yeah, so it's a desperate position. Is it referring to FIDE rating? Nah. Actually, nah, I wouldn't like. It's very inflated. It's very inflated. What Silman says a 1600 should know, in reality, because the book is also relatively old and it's American. So it's a bit different. In reality, whatever he says a 1600 should know, nowadays 1000 should know. Like, the ratings there are really inflated. So I say don't trust the ratings. Would definitely have to join. Well, the link is in the description, my friend. So yes, that's the best way to get in touch with me. Just join a Discord server and, you know, we can chat away, ask questions, etc. 1000 FIDE? Yeah, probably. Joining now. Thank you. Who is Urva? I mean, Urva is the 3rd world champion from the Netherlands. That comes after Steinitz and Laska. 3rd world champion. And he is considered like the worst of them all. Like, Urva was a decent player at the beginning of the 20th century for that time. But these days he would get slapped by pretty much every grandmaster in existence, even the weaker ones, probably. Like, in today's terms, Urva may be about 2400 strength FIDE, maybe 25 at a push. Urva wasn't very good, but, you know, he was a world champion. And probably, funnily enough, Urva was much better at administrating chess and regulating chess than actually playing it, because if I remember correctly, Urva was the FIDE president for quite some time and was considered a very good president. Or, like, I could be wrong, maybe it wasn't called FIDE at the time, but like the Chess Federation. If it wasn't FIDE, then it was just, you know, a chess federation. Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, like I said, so Jeremy Silman's books are excellent. He is one of the most well-known chess authors, and he's just great. Yes. So yes, let's go. And yeah, if like, yes, like I say, the book starts with very, very basic stuff. but it doesn't mean that the book is all like that. And like I say, the book is very beginner friendly. It starts at the very, very bottom. But towards the end, like, it gets really, really, really interesting. And even, like, not towards the end. It depends what you know, what you don't know. Where would you recommend a 12... Like, I don't have the book in front of me. I don't remember where lies what. You've got to forgive me for that. Like, just look through the book, you know, and decide for yourself. I don't remember. I wouldn't be able to remember. Alright. We'd better not lose this one. Although we very easily might. Hey, what's this about? What's this about? Oh, I mean, I guess I have to take. Hi, Funny. How you doing, my friend? Welcome back. How's your week been? In regards to endgames. Yeah, Akil, they were asking about Jeremy Silman's book. And exactly where is it best to start if you are at 1200 with regards to Silman's book. I'm good. What about you? Today's been difficult. Today has been difficult, I've got to admit. Today's been... What's this about? What? Oh, Jesus Christ. They probably misclicked. They probably misclicked. I feel sorry for them. Like, this is not a move that an 1800 makes just for fun. Yeah, like, this has to be a misclick. Probably wanted to play Bishop C5, but boy. Wow, that's a gift of fate. I was just about to complain about life and how difficult my day has been, and there you go, my peep just, you know, just blunders a bishop out of nowhere and resigns. Not seeing a chat option. I have got to, like, agree to the rules, just leave like a reaction in the rules channel, and everything opens up. And if you have done that, then the main channel where everyone is called the Morphe Square. So there you go. Finally, holidays. Right? Yeah, I mean, summer holidays, right? How long are they gonna be? How long are they going to be? We've got a 1907 from Argentina. Nice. And they're taking a bit of time reacting to Knight of 6, which is also good. Any seconds that you can win in a blitz game by your opponent being a little bit idle is a plus. Even if it's just, you know, a couple. Oh, thanks, it's working out. No problem, my friend. Welcome. Welcome. Alright, so they messed this up a little bit, admittedly. So now that they pushed a couple too many pawns, can I get away with a move like this one? That's the main question. Like this one. Because naturally the bishop is pinned. And I'm looking at possible ways to finish this game early on. So queen goes there. Let's see. Jesus Christ. I need to, like, switch on tactically. Can we do that, please? Can we switch on? What's the best way of doing that? I mean, I guess taking here. I guess taking here takes there, which is okay. Takes there. We're not gonna win material yet, but we have created a foundation for completely destroying that king. That is a little bit stuck. Chess starter. Hello there, my friend. I'm not recognizing that nickname. Where do you come from? How did you find this place? Let's do this little patsa check. Oh, should we do that patsa check? Does it achieve anything? Or we just develop a queen? Oh, sorry, a knight. They can take my pawn all they like. I don't really care. Yeah, that's why they don't do that. They recognize it's probably just wasted energy. Probably just wasted energy. I'm just gonna develop. They are a pawn now. Admittedly. We can always find a weak pawn to take back. Like, I don't think it's a very big problem taking a pawn back. I do watch your short videos. Well, thank you very much for letting me know. I hope you have been enjoying them. And please do check out my long videos as well whilst you're at it. They're even better, and obviously a lot more effort goes into them. A lot more effort goes into them than the shorts. The latest video that I released is available like via the link in the description when analyzing a very interesting endgame. All right. So let's try and maybe double the rocks up or something. Seems like a decent idea. Sure. So where do you come from, my friend? What country? Okay, so take this. Depending on takes with knight. All right. I mean, at some point I've got to start threatening the king. Otherwise, my advantage is completely pointless. Like, at some point, if I don't do anything, then, of course, the extra pawn is going to prove to be the difference. I am from India. All right, fair enough. India it is. Where from exactly? Yeah, that's a very prudent decision. It's a very prudent decision. Queen. Yeah, I need to go back a little. Yeah, well, like I said, our attack has kind of been extinguished a little bit. Just a little bit. And if we don't come up with anything creative anytime soon, then we're kind of screwed. Because I can have... Like, there's only so many pieces you have to attack with, right? Which means... if the attack is in there, then the pawn is going to be the difference. And I'm also 15 seconds down on time. Let's see, man. Sorry, I'm gonna read it in a second. Do you think such books are enough to improve? I mean, no book on its own is enough to improve. You've got to have, what? A rook exchange as well. But at least I'm getting a pawn back. So there you go. That was my point as well that I made at the beginning. My attack may be gone at some point, but I'm sure that I should be able to at least get a pawn back at some point, which I did manage to do. And now we have a situation where we have a bishop versus knight, but the bishop is kind of a meh. A bishop is... well, we can still put it on this diagonal, why not? We can play this. And our pawns are nicely defended. Yeah, apart from that one. Apart from that one. Okay, we can travel with the king a little bit. 3 seconds though, that's the... ah! I misclicked! Probably doesn't matter anyway. Yeah, it's gonna be... yeah, fine, fair enough. Like I said, very important to win a bit of seconds on time early on as well. And I was up on time until I wasn't. But yeah, no book is good enough to improve. You've got to have discipline. How did you get that weird thumbnail for the stream? Why is it weird? I think it's like a very generic thumbnail. I don't take pride in it. It's just okay. It's just okay. Barely passable. I'm not good at thumbnails. How to improve with books? You read books and you improve. But the most important thing is that you take your time with them. And every position that is in the book, you actually put on the board, physical or virtual. And then you try to analyze it along with the book. Because when books make moves in the position, right? they don't show how the position changes after every move, if you know what I mean. Like, the book makes 20 moves, and then it shows you the position maybe like 3 times over the course of the sequence. That means it's very important to follow the position, not just like by reading a book, but, you know, replicating it. Yes, I do exactly the same, but it's only the most logical and the most natural thing to do, Deadlock. So yeah, you basically, there is no other way, pretty much. So yeah, takes. I thought might want to fix the full structure, but no. All right. So I guess this pawn is kind of a weakness, but it's supported just about enough. I guess I want to take with a pawn. I want to put the rook there. And I want to pressure that pawn along the semi-open A file. That's what I want to do. Let's take this. Sure. Fine. Our queen is still defending. This pawn is unprotected though. I can do multiple things about it. I'm just thinking, what do I want to do? Push, and then there doesn't sit. Nah, I mean, we can push. I don't know if that's a good idea. Like, push takes 6, and then they play what, d5, d4. Sorry, they push me back. They fix the pawn structure, so not very nice. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe like even go back for a while. Like, this protects this, this protects this. It's a bit of a, you know, not the most optimal solution, but still. Attacks my pawn again. Would you look at that? Okay, let's threaten the bishop first. Seems a bit counterintuitive to be weakening the line squares around my king, but the thing is, with the light squared bishop gone for both sides, it's not that big of an issue. It might be an issue, but it's not that big of it. And now, yeah, let's just go back. Like, I threaten this, you threaten this. We're sort of evening it out. Takes. Fine, I guess. Ah, right, this is hanging. Yeah, that's painful. That's a terrible thing to just overlook. Okay, fine. Ah! Didn't, what? What? Okay. I blunder a pawn. I defend the pawn by blundering a rook, and then, okay, never mind. We're 2 minutes down on time, so doesn't matter. I know I blundered the bishop, but I don't care about the bishop. It's all about the time. And look at them just trying to waste time. I'm not buying this. Draw. May actually not be the worst result. Draw. I am not winning this with 12 seconds to go. Like, I'm honestly like, up a queen all you like. I'm not winning this with 12 seconds to go. I'm sorry. So draw is fine. That was insane. That was terrible. Like, I blunder a pawn like this one, and then I see that I try like defend it, and I blunder a rook, and they blunder. Ridiculous. Two minutes versus 12 seconds in a main draw. Exactly. Like, I wouldn't be doing that if I was my opponent. I wouldn't be doing that. Why would I want to draw? Like, try win in 12 seconds. I dare you. This is actually, if you guys have seen this short, I mean, you may or may have not, because I have so many. But in a couple of shorts, I was speaking about that issue. When you have so much more time compared to your opponent, and when your opponent literally has seconds left on the clock, why would you give them an easy draw by repetition? Just make other moves that are not blundering anything, just waste time. Like, I've been playing terribly slowly. There is no indication I'm gonna win in 12 seconds. So yeah, I think it's I'm very happy to get away with a draw from that one, definitely. Even though like I was up a queen, it doesn't matter about the material when your time is crap. So there you go. Bishop there. Okay, castles, fine. Has your rating been going up or down? Depends on what is meant by that. I mean, generally up, I guess. My FIDE rating has been going... Sorry. My FIDE rating has been going steadily up. I have improved in Rapid by quite a margin recently as well. One thing that I have lost points in is this, Blitz. I used to be 2000, which I am no longer, as you can see. But that is mainly because I've been so focused on getting my slower game and rapid game up to speed. That's simple as that. So my knight is hanging. What do I want to do about it? Like, is this a terrible move? It may be a terrible move, but I'll do it anyway. Everyone else. Thank you, Akil. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for coming, and I do hope that you will catch me next stream. It's been a real pleasure talking to you, Julie. And the next stream is on Thursday. Well, and on Sunday, of course. It just depends on what you have time for, really. Okay. So that's an interesting decision. Taking the pawn. I thought I was stopping taking the pawn. Let's see. Likewise and definitely. Thank you very much. So now knight goes there. And they're just basically saying I'm a pawn up. And I don't care. Well, I'm not sure. Your queen is still attacked and I'm threatening all sorts of things. Yeah, so I'm not sure. What do we do about this? The most like cheapskate way to get an advantage from this is just to take this knight and then take the queen, I guess. That's like the most cheapskate way, sorry, of trying to do something about this position. It truly is. It truly is. My queen is threatened again. So let's see. So this is still a threat. The queen is still attacked. There is this intermezzo knight f3 check, but I'm not sure what it does. I'm not sure what it does. Like, the two threats that I've got are indefinitely bigger than knight f3 check. Unless I'm missing something really stupid. There might be some crazy move that I'm missing and then it complicates the position. And yeah, there might be something, but I'm not seeing it. But that's why I'm not seeing it, because it may be complicated. Very sharp, yeah, and a bit stupid as well. Resigns. Okay, that's the move that does not complicate the position. And the engine says I'm like +6 at least, and then it goes up and up and up. Right? Yeah. Well, yeah, I was not expecting resignation, to be honest. I was expecting a bit more fight, but that's okay. I'll take it. When opponents resign against me, of course I'll take it any day of the week. All right. So we got ourselves into Scandinavian Elecon. Oof. I am spoiled for choice. Okay, I'll take it. I'll take it. It's like the engine may not like this move. Taking the bishop there with the knights, the engine may be very, very dismissive of my move. I've got to be totally honest. But no. They give me a chance to take the bishop pair, I'll take it. I'll take it. I am a very, very petty guy. Very petty guy. I wonder where comes this moment where he's going to capture my bishop already. I just wonder when. Or maybe it's going to never come. Yeah, maybe it's never going to come. Does this work as an intermezzo? I think it does. I think it does. I don't see why it wouldn't. Because, like, there are all sorts of discovered checks, so I don't need to address the bishop problem immediately. I can just take this pawn and say, so what are you gonna do about it? What do I take with? Good question. What do I take with? I guess I'll take with the bishop. Like, this pin is very nice. Bishop goes back, we're up a pawn, and our position is alright. Our position is alright. He found the funny line. The funny line, which is what? Resigning? Is that what we refer to as the funny line? So unpins the knight. Which is okay, fine. Unpins the knight. The knight goes there. I mean, this bishop cannot be saved, really. That's okay. Or can it? Vsauce music. You can try and save this bishop by pinning that knight. At least temporarily. Like, the queen can be moved away and this bishop is again beyond salvation. Yeah, so queen moves away. And I don't know. Just go here. When the knight captures the bishop, what do I take with? Again, I'm spoiled for choice. We've got a trifecta of moves. Very interesting. Like, I'd take with the queen this move that isn't really scary, at least at surface level. Let's take with the pawn. Let's take with the h pawn. It's not that I'm petty or anything, but I think it's marginally better. Let's just ask a question of this queen. I want to see that queen gone. I don't like it. I don't like it. And that was kind of my point. Rook there. Oh, there you go. So I guess queen h4 is going to be met by this. My point was, if I take that knight with the queen, I am possibly provoking the move e5. e5 isn't a problem in and of itself, but I just wanted the e5 square for myself. I wanted the e5 square for my bishop. And that's what I got in the end. The e5 square for my bishop. That's what we got. Whether it's good or not, we're about to see. Ah, Jesus Christ, what am I supposed to do? Just play here. I don't like this move a lot, f6. Never play f6. I don't like it, to be honest. But we're a minute down on the clock as well. Not nice, not nice. At least I can maybe double the rooks or something. I double the rooks. Yeah, this happens. Seven seconds. Yeah, it's not looking very good, to be honest. It's not looking very good. So he takes the pawn. Fine. You can do that. Yeah, go back for no reason really. I am out of progressive ideas. I'm out of progressive moves. Changing queens doesn't matter. Move. It's an interesting move, but it doesn't matter again. Yeah. So yeah, that's just the There you go. Just bloody hell, lost on time. And this feels like the main difference and the most massive difference between me and the 1900s in Blitz at this point. I used to be 2000, but not because I used to be good, I used to be quicker. And then I played Rapid, which is much slower for like 6 months straight. And I lost that pace, and I'm kind of yet to regain it, to be honest. It has been very, very difficult to regain. Yeah. And I think you guys can relate to that. I think you guys can relate to that. If you are a person who juggles a lot between Rapid and Blitz, it does feel like you make an effort to improve in Rapid, like, and then you do the same for Blitz, and then Rapid, and then Blitz, and you sort of lift your level, like, in turns, if you see what I mean. Right? Maybe. So, for example, with me, I remember it used to happen all the time. I get to, like, 1600 Rapid, and then I played a bunch of Blitz. I got myself to, like, 1700 Blitz. And then I upped my Rapid to 1800, did the same with Blitz. Like this. Rapid is so chill. I mean, yeah, Rapid is still stressful, but yeah, with regards to pace, maybe a little bit more chill, I can concede, yeah. Yeah. Alright, so we're playing black again. Playing a Slav. Haven't been playing Rapid for a while. Well, maybe you should. I'm not saying like go do it, but I'm just putting it out there that maybe you should. Maybe it's gonna improve your game a little bit. Maybe. Maybe. Alright. 9 blocks. I was full expecting the bishop to block. Interesting. Alright, really goes marching forwards. Okay. Like, with the queens off the board, maybe safe, maybe not. We'll see about that. We'll see about that. We'll see about that tactic works for him. Just relentlessly pushing this forward. Remains to be seen. How do I undermine this? What's the easiest way of doing that? Not very easy to do it right now. Wants to kick my knight out. Okay, fine. It's not the worst thing in the world. Not the worst thing in the world. I can move my knight back if it takes. This doesn't look very pleasant. It looks cramped. It looks cramped and we're a pawn down. But, like, I can very, very easily lose it. I'm not saying anything. But it's not as bad as it looks. As a person who's used to playing, like, stupid Alekines and stuff, you know that, you know, the game is never over once you see something like this. Never. Never. Like, it's not an Alekine. See, he just blunders a pawn. There you go. It's not an Alekine, but in very Alekine-like fashion, we are trying to prove that this is actually not strong, but overextended and weak. And in a way, we kind of just got away with it. We got lucky because they blundered a pawn. I think they did. I think they just straight up blundered because I don't see any other explanation. Although they are putting me under a bit of like counter pressure, if you will, which is not great. We'll see. We have plans of our own. We have plans of our own. We have plans of our own. Knight from b5. F off home. I was about to swear there, but Yeah. But yeah, this becomes a problem. I've got to be honest. Like, this is a problem because this pawn is so far in. Once this pawn is gone, this becomes a very annoying passed pawn, and Blondie is hungry. Why didn't he take? What the hell is this guy? I am massively confused. Well, that just gives me a nice possibility to challenge this bishop and hopefully exchange it off. Why didn't the opponent take the pawn on a7? What's wrong with that? The knight would be trapped, maybe? I don't like I don't care about the knight. This probably is queening. That said, this is not very pleasant. I'm gonna have a pawn for my troubles. Look, this isn't bad. Like, this isn't bad. Down in exchange is a bit annoying, a little bit annoying, but this by no means is bad. Because I've got a bishop pair. Where do I want to move my rook up? I've got a bishop pair. And I'm up a pawn. Oh shit, but I'm down on time again. Not very nice. Not very nice, 53 seconds. Move the bishop back. Move it there. Put a bit of pressure. Yeah, it's not very nice. Doesn't feel nice. Yeah, the problem is, like, of course, my king is in a very bad spot. I need to move it to at least h7. That was unexpected, but I'll take it. 6 seconds. Yeah, 6 seconds. Not great. Not great. 6 seconds. Ah, shit. It doesn't help me. Yeah, I thought, like, sorry. I thought I saw something that wasn't there. I thought my king had love, but obviously it didn't. Why'd you do that? No reason. No reason. I just glitched. It's just one of those. It's just one of those. You see, didn't take the pawn. Which is good for them. Good for them that they didn't take the pawn. Takes the knight. Okay. Bullet is the worst time control. I have a strange relationship with Bullet. I don't actively dislike Bullet or dislike it for the reasons that most people do. I actually think Bullet is quite fun. But the problem that I personally have with Bullet is that when I start playing it, my head starts aching. Like, my head, my mind just goes into overdrive, and I kid you not, I just start getting the most horrific headache of all time. It's almost as if I'm just too old or something else to play Bullet. I just cannot physically do it. I play 3 games, I need to take a paracetamol pill to kill the pain. It's absolutely shocking. But it's because of that I can't really play Bullet much. Queen goes in there, but fine. This looks like a Caro. Now this looks more like a French. I mean, this it is French. To be perfectly honest. Some Alekhine positions, like this one for example, they can very easily transpose into a French. Very, very easily, like that. Which just happened in front of your eyes. It just happened. Advanced Caro and French look the same. Well, they do kind of, yes, but the difference is, in the Caro-Kann you waste the move as black by playing c6 first. What? No, this can't be good now. Like, this Can this point promote? Can it? I'd be shocked. I'd be honestly shocked. So like f6, d7. Yeah, I've got to move back. I'd be shocked if this pawn could promote. So what happens now? I just take it. The rook can't come in. So your point is that you threaten this? Maybe a decent enough point. You take this or this. Depends on what I want to defend. Depends on what I want to defend. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to defend this. Takes here. Fine. We've got equal material. My rook has got a bit more potential. The knight is stuck. Well, okay, it's no longer stuck. Alright, so you're attacking this. Fine. It's not fine. This looks better for white. It might. It might. It might. Again, time is of the essence. Holdable. We'll see. We'll see about that. Whether it's holdable or not, we're about to see. Takes. Looks like I'm gonna take this. Like the knight can defend, but I don't think he can defend for long. Place here. Interesting. Yes, maybe. It's like takes. I go here and then here and then he goes here. Yeah, and then I move my king up. And then he checks me. Alright, so oh, he doesn't check me. Yeah, like I said, like this is a draw. Like by all accounts, like this should be a draw. Like this position is a draw. If you check on the engine, but I've got 12 seconds left. I've got 12 bloody seconds. And that's the most infuriating thing about it. Like this is a draw, and you draw by doing absolutely nothing ever. You just like move your rook back and forth and you chill. Okay, you can exchange a pawn. Fine. Fine. Like, I just don't have enough time to draw this. Unfortunately. But yeah, you just do nothing. You just do nothing, you put your rook there. You don't let the king in, they can push. Sure, but... yeah, I blundered a pawn. But it's because I just have 0 time. Can you show the evil bar after the game? Like, this is a draw. Do I have an evil bar here? Like the question... Nah, you can't see it. You can't see it. You can't see the evil bar because the display cuts off at the edge of the board. But yeah, this is a draw. Like, you can believe me, or not believe me, but the engine says this is a draw, and this is a draw, all zeros, like I said. This is a draw also. This is a draw still, like I said, like literally a couple of moves before I lost. Like this is a draw, this is all zeros. If you don't believe me, you can like screenshot this position and then you can enter it in a chess.com analysis board with black to play, and it's gonna give you all zeros like it's giving me now. So when you say this is a draw, how do you know? Do you just know the 1 pawn versus rook 2 pawns, rook is a draw? Well, you don't just know, but look, let's bring it back to here. Like I said, I think the first time I said that this is a draw is when the position was like this. You have a king and rook, and you have 3 pawns versus 2 pawns on the same side. This is just a draw. there are exceptions to this. Like, the king needs to be in a proper position, of course. If my king is on b1, obviously this is not a draw. But for this to be a draw, your king needs to be helping in the protection of the pawns, and their king cannot be like also very, very active. Whenever you have rooks and you have 1 pawn against 2, 0 pawns against 1, 2 pawns against 3, 3 pawns against 4 on the same side, and they're all connected and stuff, it's gonna be just a draw. If you exchange rooks, will still be a draw. No, no, no. If I do this make-believe scenario where, say, I get rooks off the board. How do I do that? This is no longer a draw. You never exchange rooks. You never exchange rooks in this position. Rooks are what makes it a draw. Like this position, when I just got rooks off the board, is now skyrocketing for white. It's easily winning. Easily. It's the rooks that make positions drawish. I'm just reading the chat, sorry. Exchange rook. So you don't know this from books and stuff? I mean books, experience, videos, just a bunch of stuff. Just a bunch of stuff. But like, okay, this is actually a point that I'm about to make. A very good point, I think, for some of you guys there. Like, this is exactly what differs, in a way, a 1600 from a 2000. The question that was put to me earlier. A player that is closer to 2000 is gonna see well in advance that they can liquidate into a position such as this one, not this one because it's terrible, this one. For example, I am a 2000 rated player. I'm playing black and I'm a pawn down. Literally like I was in this game, to be honest. Like, I don't know why I have to make up this hypothetical. And from here, like, remember in the stream as the game was going on, when knight c6 was played, I thought for like a couple of seconds, right? And I was thinking like takes moves, right? And when I took the knight, I knew this was a draw. And the engine says I'm wrong. Well, fuck. I just screwed up my point. I guess I missed the move. 6. I thought this was a draw. Screwed up my point. Ah, yeah, right. Yeah, so this is a draw, and this is what I was calculating. So this sort of pawn exchange. But to win, they don't need to hunt my pawn down. They need to start developing their king. Interesting. Okay, so never mind. I guess I screwed up in a way. But 2000 rated player knows how to liquidate to endgames that are still down material but are okay. This endgame is a pawn down but is a draw. So yeah. That's why a pawn is not enough sometimes. And this is exactly what I was explaining in my video that I released a couple of days ago that I do encourage you to watch. I think it's called Saving Endgames from a Pawn Down. It just dropped a couple of days ago. Was it yesterday or day before yesterday? Go check it out, definitely. It explains this predicament perfectly. When you are down a pawn, do not lose your shit. There are so many endgames that are easily drawable, even with a pawn down, and this is only one of the many examples. So there you go. So what if the king is on a7 and the rook on f7? You mean my king is there and his rook is there? Still a draw. I exist, therefore your point is wrong. Makes total sense. Makes total sense. Alright. We got Scandi. Hey. This Gambit again. Alright. I never shy away from, you know, playing a Gambit. Although I'm not crazy enough to take a second pawn. Like, they can leave that pawn to themselves. Definitely. So e5. e5, alright. Bishop c4, I guess. They can leave the pawn to themselves. Like, I can take a gambit, but only so much of that gambit. If e4, which doesn't happen, okay. It did not happen, hence it's whatever. I can so now maybe e4 is happening. Now that my knight is so pinned. Maybe. Maybe. Also playing someone from Greece. Knight goes there. Okay, let me at least stop e4 for the moment. That'd be nice. By d3 though, what I have done is that I've basically prevented this bishop from ever going back to e2 to support my knight, so a move like knight d4 may be slightly annoying. I can still play knight b to d2 to support that knight, like, with another knight. Okay, never mind all that. Greece, certainly one of the countries in the world. Exactly. That's just true. When Magnus and Niemann's game ended after 2 moves, that was certainly one of the moments of the time. As well. So I don't know, my opponent played a gambit, but I may be deceived by the slow pace. Edify, welcome to the stream. I didn't know you were here. Looks like you are new. So welcome. Where do you come from? Is there any chance you come from Greece? I don't think so, but you know, anything can happen. Greece is not a country, it's a nation. Yeah. You actually are. Bloody hell, that's a hell of a coincidence. Greek Cypriot. Or Cypriot. I'm like, how do you pronounce it in English? I think it's Cypriot. I think so. Mauritius. Jump scare. Ah! Actually, there is another person in the chat more infamous for jump scares, but yeah. Greek Cypriot. Interesting. Good stuff. So, what brings you here? Have you seen some of my videos? Some of my shorts, perhaps? Who's that? I wonder who that is. I have no idea. Maybe you could tell me. I silently stalk your channel. We have a stalker here. I like stalkers. Stalkers make my life richer. So, thank you very much. Thank you very much. How long have you been playing chess, my friend? Alright. Like, I want to play 4, but at the same time I don't want to play 4. I randomly pop on a video if I get bored. Fair enough, my friend, fair enough. God knows. Probably even God doesn't know. A year actively? That's a respectable amount. Very respectable. Now let's play Day4. This. Okay. Fine. Fine. Can I play a game after this match with you? Yeah, sure. Certainly. I guess my rook needs to go here. This is fine. Oh, you want to mate me? Huh. Okay. Thought this wasn't a big deal. Oh, snap. I missed it. Crap. Boy. Oof, that's painful. I was sort of like, just whatever. Yeah. Terrible. I'm 2 games from 1400 elo, so I'm procrastinating and learning. Well, certainly one thing you can learn from this stream in the last couple of minutes is that don't blunder Maiden 2. But like I said, good luck. Yes, good luck, by the way, of course. Secretly, I just wanted to play Mohammed as quickly as I could. That's why I just decided to finish that game as quickly as possible. What? I got a message 1 hour ago. 20k subs, question mark. Laughing my ass off, you're absolutely terrible. I wasn't paying attention to my clock. Wow. Very insightful. Why would you say that? What? I guess I'm playing against this person. Maiden 1 is too basic. He is salty. When did I play against them? What's a charismatic message? It's just straight up mean. Okay, so I played against them today. Ah, that's this game. That's this game that I won at the beginning of the stream. Right, yeah, okay. Probably flagged, that's an excuse. That's the game that I won at the beginning of the stream. Could be an alternative account. I mean, it was created 7 days ago, so maybe people don't have much to lose. It doesn't matter. Whatever. But, like, come on. You lose a game on time, which in Blitz happens very often. Do you message everyone that beats you on time that they are just terrible and you lost because you don't pay attention to the clock? Like, if I was doing that, I would spend the entire year messaging every person because I lose on time so often. Oh dear. Oh dear. That was just that was weird. But okay. Mohammed, could you please remind me your nickname? Because I don't remember which one that is. So I could challenge you. They're still nice. I mean, it's nice when they happen to your opponent. Not so nice when they happen to yourself, of course. Alright, Vanishovel. Sorry, I completely forget all the time. Every time you remind me, I'm like, yeah, exactly, Vanishovel is Mohammed. And then I forget. Again. Yeah, my nickname is... I think your nickname is pretty cool. I think I said that the first time I saw your nickname. I thought Vanishovel was like a godly nickname. So, is it really a blunder of Maiden 32? I just challenged you, Mohammed. You see, waiting for opponent, so... Pick it up. Pick up the phone! There you go. Alrighty then. So, King's Gambit it is. Let's see, Mohammed brushed up on the KG. Declined it, which is fair enough. Like, I'm sure I've played Mohammed in a KG before, at least once. If you've got enough concentration, calculate full 10 moves ahead. Well, I never get to do it on stream, but yeah. Concentration and calculation, what are those? Exactly. These are the things, all the things I lack in life. All the things I lack in life. Right, H1. H1 is a bit of a prophylactic move more than anything. Really. Put a knight there. I can take the bishop, fine. That is arguably the stronger bishop. I won 12 games in a row because I randomly focused. I like the word randomly before the word focused. These words are kind of supposed to be a little bit incompatible, but there you go, you did it. Focus is for losers, yes. I agreed. absolutely. I gotta be careful with my queen there. I want to move it away. Knight g4 is possible, and maybe coming. Not now, apparently. Where do I move? I guess move it back to the old place. Yeah, so there it comes. I can play rook here. If it takes my bishop, that's fine. If you get bored in openings, maybe don't play the openings you play. Maybe. How is it my move every time? Why is Mohammed so quick? This is illegal. This is illegal! Alright. And I don't know. What move do I play so I don't lose? H3. H3 is the most activist move ever. Also the best. Also the best. Doesn't take my bishop. I'm surprised. Pleasantly surprised. But well, depends. I mean, I want Mohammed to do well, but I want to beat Mohammed also. The calculation is like if... Okay, never mind. Not now. Knight is infiltrating, but it's all relative. Man, I don't want to play knight there. Knight takes, it's a free p. This move looks terrible in it, so let's just move back. And they move back. Alright. Now I can play this. Surely. Fine. Oh, fine. Yeah, somehow I just end up being down on time all the time. You blundered a pawn? No, I did not. C5's coming. That's fine. I'm fine with like all of this. This bishop, he's very miserable. This bishop is very miserable. The viewer is always right. You also took 10 years to see the message. I'm kind of in the middle of something here, if you don't mind. Hello? Where is the respects? Where is the respects to the streamer, okay? Where is respect? Come on. Where is it? I'm trying to like win here. Not get embarrassed. And stop. Give me a break. Give me a break. So, this falls now. It's just that I'm down on time, people. I'm trying to concentrate. I don't want to lose. I'm down like half a minute. So you've got to... Excuse me. Alright, let's push this fine. Push this, push everything. Like 20 seconds. Just trying to concentrate. Push the king up. This is fine. This is also fine. 15 seconds. Yeah. Put the rook there. Push that pawn. Push it, push the pawn. Yeah. Place the king there. Oh shit, I blundered. I blundered the rook. Didn't see it, which is good for me. Phew. 10 seconds. I'll take that bishop, you know. Fine. I'll take that bishop. The bishop is too annoying. Screw it. Sometimes you just gotta cut your losses. Oh, this is just too many pawns for me. The question is, can I convert? I should be able to. Just remove everything. Remove everything. Make 2 queens. Make sure not to like stalemate and stuff. And yeah, there you go. Customer service. Respect is earned. Don't stalemate. Want to play? Brillings is here. Nice. Finally back in Poland. Yeah, Brillings has been enjoying his chat life. You managed to hang a pawn and also not promote half of your pawns. I'm not mad, just disappointed. I'm sorry. I truly am. I think I played decent for my rating. I mean, you played well. At some point, it felt like you're playing too well. As in, I would never say you were cheating or anything. At some point, it felt like you're being way too suspiciously strong for your rating. Out of the opening, you were playing like very quickly, and your moves were precise, or at least I couldn't capitalize on them. It was at the second half of the game where you switched the engine off and you started making mistakes. But yeah, on a serious note, yeah, it felt like in the first half, they had us in the first half. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. Too many good moves, or at least decent moves for your rating. In the second half of the game, not so many. Your friends? Question mark? What do you mean? Like we're all a community. We all have like we've all got acquainted. We're just hanging out. So yeah, welcome to the community and welcome, you know. Also to the pack of friends, so to speak. Feel free to join the Discord as well. The link is in the description. That's the best way to connect with everyone else and with myself. We're just chilling. So Brillings wants to play. Brillings, how was your vacation? Have you enjoyed your vacation? Get destroyed for the 15th time. Love to. Thank you very much, and we would love to have you in the Discord. It was awesome. Tell me about it. Tell me about it. I wonder what the scoreline with Brillings is. So Brillings wasn't joking about the 15th time. I thought that was like a, you know, metaphor or a hyperbole, whatever. But he literally lost to me 14 times. I don't know if that was a coincidence. I guess it wasn't. I guess it wasn't intentional. Alright, Brillings. Yeah, Brillings wants to like beat me. If you look at our history with Brillings, it's 14-1. And I think, I'm not sure, but the only time I lost to Brillings was some ridiculous situation where I disconnected. How do you talk and interact with chat and still play good chess? This is questionable, Muhammad. Thank you for the compliment, but this is very questionable. Good chess. I mean, I obviously play better, much better, off stream than I do on stream due to obvious reasons. But I mean, I'm doing my best. I'm doing my literal best. Yeah. So yeah. Playing off stream sideways. I know, right? Why is that even a thing? Why are streamers even allowed to play games off stream? Like, this is so stupid. Like, streamers, hello, the clue is in the name. You only play on stream while you are streaming because you're a streamer, right? Yes, like what is playing off stream should be banned. Anyone who plays off stream is the worst person ever. Like, what the hell exactly? It's stupid. Commit to your craft. Yeah, how about you know, earn some respect. So then you are the worst person ever. Apparently, allegedly, possibly, arguably, potentially. Yes. Why did I just blunder everything in the world? Wow. You're really out there compromising the viewers for your own chess selfish gain. Exactly. That's what I do. Boo! Dislike. On that note, my beautiful people, feel free to like the stream if you've been having fun. Every like is very much appreciated. Do we take this and lose this? So I'm confused. And I don't know, like if I protect the knight of this. I guess I'll have at least a pawn for my troubles. How about that? Dislike. No. No, don't do me like that. Don't do me like that. Why would you do me like that? I am literally disintegrating from all the hate I'm getting. No, why? Why? 5 dislikes, that's way too many. That's more than I have likes. Like from all of my videos combined. Why would you do that? This is horrible. Yeah. No one ever liked my videos. But now I'm getting dislikes. Cyberbullying. It does feel like cyberbullying, to be honest. I feel harassed. Where do I report this? And this position looks terrible. I do every time. No, I mean, I'm joking, Mohammed. Like, of course I'm joking. I definitely don't support cyberbullying. No, by no means. No, by no means you're not. You're not. I had to exchange that bishop off, otherwise I'm just in massive trouble. Yeah, it's this is just a mess. This is just a bloody mess, this. So Brillings, on his vacation, went to Bulgaria, got some suntan, and got some mad chess skills, apparently. That's... if I take this, do I still draw? I don't know. Brillings probably got some really mad chess skills. 17 seconds, okay. Let's see how we can go about this. Are we in Zugzwang? Probably not. Like, I still have an extra move there. I can go there. Yeah, fine. Not fine, not fine, shit. Oh, I just crapped myself big time. Oh god. Right, 3 pawns. Let's see, 3 pawns. Wow, this was terrible. Talking about endgame acumen, this is shocking. Let's see. Takes my pawn. Yeah, I can't do anything about it. 5 seconds is just not enough. Just not enough. It goes there. You may or may not mate me in the remaining time left. Yes! Get it! Bloody hell. I knew Brillings would bottle it. I'm sorry for your losses, you don't deserve them. I do deserve them, Tanya. Welcome back to the stream. I like everyone, every loss I deserved, it was deserved. I'm sorry, I wasn't looking at the chat, and then suddenly you're talking about potato and cheese in pastry. What? Brillings is broke and broken. Yeah, I should shoulda, woulda, coulda, but of course I shouldn't be allowing this. Like, I should easily win this. Yes, I'm a big fan of potato and cheese on pastry. I originally come from Belarus, so I'm gonna, of course, always be super hyped about potatoes. Of course I should take here and win. I'm surprised, so surprised, such a brilliant combination. No, I mean, like, this is my fault. I put my hand up and I say that this is just a 1000 mistake. This is inexcusable. I was just having too much fun. Like, like this is stupid. Like this is very stupid of me. It almost cost me. It almost cost me. I challenge you to 15 seconds. Nah, let's be reasonable about it. I'm not gonna do that. I am not gonna do that. How about 5 seconds? You were talking about cyberbullying. Now that is cyberbullying incarnate. Trying to get me to play 15 seconds and then 5 seconds? Wow. Wow. How about 0 seconds? It's funny. If you agree to a match that is 0 seconds, then does it mean that it's automatically a draw? Philosophical question, innit? Well, then it depends who gets the first color, like who plays white, because white to move immediately loses because white, before white can make a move, they lose on time, don't they? I count this as a win. Well, you can do that, yes. I'm not gonna take away this one from you. It's the viewer who wins. Oh yes, the viewer is always right. The viewer always wins. So how about you piss off? Get off my stream. Report the stream, dislike it, etc. No, black wins. That's what. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Like the one who has the first move loses because before they can make a move, the time is up. Yeah. So there you go. I challenge you to 30 seconds. 30 seconds. Nah, too little. Like I'm telling you, like it's no joke. When I start playing Bullet, my head starts aching literally almost instantly because like how much into overdrive I go. 61 seconds? If you want to play me, let's just play like a normal 3-minute game. Let's not play like bloody 30-60 seconds. It's just not enjoyable for me. Still happy, and I'm happy that you are happy. What about 62 seconds? We've got an auction now. 61, 62, sold. 36.5. There you go. We do have an auction of sorts going on, don't we? Want a rematch? Nah, Brillings, I'm good. We played one, we drew. Let's leave it at that. I don't want to disappoint you with the loss. He doesn't handle less than 180 seconds. I mean, I do, but I just it doesn't give me any pleasure. I'm not enjoying it. Going once. Yeah, no one beats 33.5 at the moment. Going twice. Wins. What do you mean wins? 179 wins. What? Nah. Alright. Okay. So I'm about to finish the stream. Legit. I'm about to finish the stream. I still have a bunch of things to do because it's a weekday. I tell you right here, right now. If you want to play today and not on Thursday, if you want to play still on this stream, you tell me, okay, I want to play a 3-minute game and I'm going to challenge you. If not, then I'm off. What do you think I'm missing in my chess? That's a very generic question, very difficult to answer. I would suggest, you know, starting with the basicest of basics because of how early in your journey are, and making sure that you're hanging less pieces. I'll start with this. I challenge you to 180 seconds then. Alright, fair enough. Fair enough. When will you stream again? I stream every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday, unless there's some sort of emergency. On Tuesdays and on Thursdays, I stream at 5 PM UTC, adjust to your time zone. And on Sundays, I stream an hour earlier. I'm starting at 4 PM UTC because we have a tournament, a weekly tournament at 5 PM. Is Spring in Krakow an emergency? In a way, I mean, it's a big tournament, I guess. Any tips on how to keep your head clear under stress or time pressure? I don't know. Play better. But on a serious note, there is a lot to be said about the famous saying that goes, play like it means nothing when it means everything. When it's a very important game, it's massively important that you try and take away mentally a lot of importance from it. And like, for example, I'm not saying it is. Let's just hypothetically assume that beating me for you is a big deal, right? And every time you play me, because of your past experiences, you are stressed out already. By definition, this is not helping. So whenever you're playing me, try not imagining me, but try imagining a fellow 1200 player. It's just a casual blitz game, and try and give it your best shot. It's very difficult to do, takes a lot of training, but it is possible. Because, let's face it, it has nothing to do with me. It has nothing to do with me, but it feels like whenever you're playing against me, you're already mentally kind of lost a little bit. So, from my perspective, by doing absolutely nothing, I already have this mental advantage over you. I'm just sitting on a stream and I'm chilling, and you're completely stressed out because you're playing me. This should not be the case. If it is the case, I'm just assuming. If it is the case, then it should not be the case. Yeah. So there you go. Could you please remind me your nickname so I could play you? And this is going to be the last game of the stream. We just play 3 minutes and then we just go home. Ah, right. It's, yeah, sometimes I get confused by how many maxes you have, so how many lessons you have. I actually have you in quick access yellow bow. I didn't realize you have these funny thing. Okay. I wonder where mate killing is. I don't know where mate killing is. Where is mate killing so he could like call you Blue Bob? Boo. Again, you scared me. Okay, this is the last one and it's gonna be the most difficult one. I will try to practice to get more experience in it. See ya. Are you already leaving? I think you need to stay for this last game, which is the hardest game of them all. I'm playing Yellowbob, who's 2000 rated, who's no joke. Oh dear. Yellowbob is confused. It's move 7 and I don't know what to do. Why did you get into this position in the first place? Why did you have to do that? Why? Let's exchange queens, you know, let's just have a chill time. The reason is unclear. Better watch World War III. I drew Yellowbob twice, which is more times than you drew me. I don't know what that's supposed to mean, but there you go. What is World War III? What is the phenomenon that is World War III? You mean this game? I mean, I gotta say, Max already kind of butchered it a little bit. To his advantage to an extent, because this is like not theory at all. This is just a crazy position already. Out of nowhere. And this is not easy. I don't have the advantage anymore. I don't have the advantage of like knowing theory and stuff, which is a little bit painful. Like, is Yellowbob gonna castle? He's not gonna bother castling because the queens are off. I don't know. Double fianchetto, Yellowbub says, which is true. I cannot argue with that. I like to move this pawn potentially, but it just opens up a lot of squares for this knight. So I am undecided as to whether I want to do that or not. Let's push a5 instead. a5 doesn't concede anything. a5 looks alright. Do you play any other board games for fun? I actually have a lot of board games, and I play a lot of board games. Indeed, that is correct. I'm not like the biggest. Checkers, I don't play checkers. I think checkers is bloody boring, to be honest. If anyone plays checkers, I'm sorry, it's just boring. But I do have around 30 games, board games in my possession. I don't have them with me in Poland because when I was moving, I was really moving lightweight. So I like, and you've got to understand, board games are only helpful if you're playing with friends. Well, in Poland, who do I have? I'm moving alone. So yeah. But I have like around 30 board games back in home. I do. That I do. And I do like board games quite a lot. And I do play a bunch of games on Board Game Arena, if you know of that website. If you know of that website. Let's see. Man. How dangerous is this? Let's hope it's not. Can push this pawn. I can always take with check. You gotta have friends to play board games, exactly. Exactly. Otherwise, it's just nonsensical. Doesn't do anything. Do you ever sit at a chessboard and play with yourself? No. I don't do that. Okay, now that the bishop is here, I've got to be really wary of the bank rank mates because I am out of love. And this could honestly be a slight issue if we're not careful. So yeah, gotta watch out for those back rank issues, surely. Surely. We're up a pawn. I mean, this... I guess this is okay. Like, we can exchange. Or not. That's a bit weird. That's a bit weird what Max did there, I've got to be perfectly honest. Yeah, Max is just playing for time, basically. Yeah, Max, I don't know. Not in a best of moods today, Max, apparently. This is just too much. I'm not playing for time, I'm just playing moves. Okay. Okay, it's just talking to me in the chat there, Max. Talking to me in the chat. There you go. I'm surprised. Like, why? Like, Max, I guess, wasn't trying to win that much. Was just chilling. Usually, Max plays better. Took d2. Good game. Good game. I mean, yeah. All right, people. Thank you, Max. Thank you, Yellowbub, for playing. Could I potentially challenge you? I mean, yeah. Okay, like, yeah. If you want to now, if you want to do it now. What line do you prefer in a Rossolimo? Very good question, Tanya. Thank you very much. I just don't play the Rossolimo. And I don't play against the Rossolimo either. But good question. Do you play the Rossolimo? Let me know your nickname, please, Edify, so I can challenge you. And this is definitely going to be the last game of the stream, surely. I will beat you next time. I'm sure you will do your best. But I'm rested. Soft Softoreos. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Bye bye. Well, we're not done yet. But yeah. Very rarely. Why are you curious about Rosalimo in particular? Also, I am not finding you in the chess.com system by that name. It says no one, as you can see. Are you sure that you spelled it correctly? Hi, blah blah, how you doing? I don't like Oreos too much. I think they're okay. I can challenge you. Why is it not finding you? You searched the club. Ah, idiot! Idiot, I apologize. I'm so dumb. Thank you for pointing this out. I was searching for a club. Oh god, how stupid can it get? How dumb can you be? Because I covered everything else except the Moscow variation. Alright. Alright. By covered, you mean what? You're making videos about it, or like you just studied it? I'm just curious. Covered as in you made some materials about it, or it wasn't just studies? What about the Christmas tree Starbucks order variation? What? Is that a real thing? Is that a real thing? A while ago, actually, since it became a subject of discussion, some time ago, I made a poll in my community on YouTube, and I basically I put out some of the most ridiculous opening names in existence, and I asked people, which of the opening names do you think is fake? Which opening doesn't exist? And most people, I actually expected this, not because I'm sort of big brain predictor, but it was actually kind of obvious because it's the most ridiculous name of the bunch, surely by far. Most people chose the Nescafe Frappe Attack. And it sounds ridiculous, what the hell? Nescafe Frappe Attack? What? It totally sounds like a bloody made-up opening, doesn't it? But it's real. Yeah, it's real. It's real. The Nescafe Frappe Attack sounds like a commercial, but it's real. Bizarrely. But most people chose it. I can't blame them. I can't blame them. Like, it sounds the most made-up thing ever. But there you go. I honestly don't want to lose this bishop, but I fear I might have to. And also, this move can become annoying later down the line. Maybe. Hopefully not. Like, I can't really stop bishop e3 if it gets played. But alright, so let's see. So we're a pawn up, but we are a little bit, you know, restricted. That's okay. Yeah, so this move is coming in. I can play this. I can challenge this bishop. How much did I pay for that opening name? I used to know what the origin of that is. I used to know. I don't remember anymore. Like it's not a commercial. It's not like an intentional commercial. It's not. Although it does sound like one. I can admit that. Now I'll gladly exchange that bishop off. Like the bishop can piss off. Ooh. I can develop my queen for free as well, and I can do this. Wow, so many moves. So many moves for free. Brilliant. How can you not love it? Boy, this king is looking worse and worse by the minute. Gotta be careful about that king. Gotta be careful. Although my king, you know, here is not the safest either, but at least a little bit safer than that king. Am I having to take? Or there are better things to do? Let's say Let's take and maybe move here. Giga Chat, remember me? Do you? Sorry, I could not connect. No problem. Is that? Funnily enough, I could be wrong, but it feels like it's not the first time you specifically asking me if I remember you. I could be wrong. Maybe it was someone else asking me if I remember them. I remember everyone who comes in. So if bishop e3, no, not bishop e3. Okay, I can develop another knight for free. There you go. And let's see. Well, I guess I'm gonna retreat. Always retreat. How have you been doing, my friend? You had no electricity for what reason? Having no electricity is kind of a big thing, don't you think? Some sort of natural disaster or something? So, Soft Oreos is playing rather soundly. Also quite even so far time-wise. Can't really complain. I'm gonna try and maybe untangle myself a little bit, if possible. Trying to push the pawn, which is basically that extra pawn that I have. Now that the queen has left that square, I can do this check. I can develop my queen. Can I play this? It's a bit of a nothing move, but it threatens some things where the king is, and this is just mate now, yeah. This is probably the worst move in the position, because it's the only thing that blunders mate and won. The only available square to the king gets blocked. Yeah, it's funny how that works. Nice music in the back if you need an opinion. Thank you, thank you. I don't know what is playing on the background because, funnily enough, I myself never hear the music. You guys are the only ones that can hear it. But I know that in the playlist that I have set up is either like pseudo-classical music, sort of classical instruments, or it's kind of like modern rock-ish, right? All of these songs obviously are just instrumentals, and they are there because so that I don't get copyright strikes. This is the music that are free to use. So yeah, thank you. And like this is basically as close as it gets music-wise to what I like, because I like rock and I like classical music. My volume is so low I can't hear the music. Yeah, the music is like very, very low. Not everyone can hear it, but I made it intentionally low because otherwise it may be you know, too loud and then it gets mixed up with my voice. So yeah, I don't hear music either. Well, it's just there. If you guys want me to make it louder at some point, then I could, maybe for the next stream. Can you play against me? Giga Chat, I'm so sorry. I was meant to finish the stream like 10 minutes ago, but I was like asked to play 2 more games last minute with other people, and I was literally about to end the stream like because I really need to go. Like if you come back on Thursday, then I'll really appreciate it. No need to apologize. Just come on Thursday and of course we'll play. I would play pop rock 1980s if I had to choose, which is also a decent choice. It depends on what you classify as pop rock of the 1980s. But yeah, like who would you put in that category? Like what, Tina Turner or something? Rest in peace, by the way. And yeah, thank you very much, people, for coming. Whilst you are here, please leave a like if you have enjoyed your time on the stream. Every like counts, literally, for a creator like myself. So please, if you have enjoyed it, leave a like. If you haven't enjoyed it that much, feel free not to leave a like. Of course, it's not mandatory. But yeah, and also, if you haven't already, join our Discord. The link's in the description. That's the best way to join the community and get in touch with me pretty much 24/7, maybe asking questions and just interacting. And feel free to check out the latest video I released today. Very interesting endgame study. And it's a 7-minute video, so it's not very long, and it's going to help your endgames massively, I believe. Hikey enjoyable, I will be back. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So, yeah. Thank you, everyone. To all of the unintentional gambiteers out there, I am sending friendly hugs, lots of love, and I'll talk to you very soon. Catch me on Thursday. Same time, 5 p.m. UTC. I will see you. Much love. Bye-bye.